Alright, silly people, here's the situation. I'm playing Superhot. Uh, I'm actually quitting my main YouTube channel thing, and I'm just gonna be a video gaming channel now. Because I'm actually a lot better at video games than I am at physics. Look in the future for more of this kind of thing. Don't go looking for more solutions to Newton's quantum mechanics. You're not gonna find them. It's literally just gonna be me playing Superhot. What's on here? But yeah, I'm actually really good at this game. Play it pretty much never, because I'm always doing physics. I really don't have the time to play it because I pursue physics the way that I have, and so now I'm just starting to be a YouTuber. I'm realizing if I just become a gaming YouTuber instead of a physics YouTuber, then I can actually play video games instead of studying. And I was like, yeah, that's gonna be me. That's what I want to do. I love not studying on occasion. And I realize that kind of goes against my entire identity on YouTube as of now. Basically, I've just been streaming myself studying physics. But I haven't ever streamed myself not studying physics. So this is going to be kind of a interesting shift. You know, I listen to other YouTubers talk about what their channels were like before they made it big.
Superhot.
Before they made it big. And what they said was, yeah, my channel was this one thing. Let me get this knife. My channel was this one thing, but then I wasn't getting anywhere with it, so I had to make a drastic change in order to actually make money on YouTube, get views, that whole thing. And you know, that seems like something which is viable for me. You know, I've gotten some views on the Griffiths videos. My Griffiths videos are my most popular ones because it is such a good book when it comes to learning physics. But I mean, not so many as to write home about it. I don't even have 500 subscribers yet. So making money on YouTube is still a long way away for me. But that would be awesome. Then I could quit my job altogether. Just make YouTube videos. It's definitely one of the most sound financial decisions you can make as a person in this modern era, is just dropping everything, become a content creator, you know, eventually hire an editor so you don't have to listen to yourself for hours on end anymore. You can just record stuff and then send the file over to your editor via a USB drive or maybe through an email, and just like have them edit it for you and post it. And at that point, you don't really even have a job. You're just kind of sitting in front of the camera and doing whatever. And your editor is now the real YouTuber, because he's actually working for his money. God, imagine having to work for money. What a crazy idea. I honestly think maybe we should go with a different economic system. Maybe something like I do whatever I want to, and then I just get enough money to have everything that I want. And that's it. That's the basis of the economic system. It's just give me the ability to just enjoy myself and not pay like any kind of repercussions for doing it. Just kind of a relaxation-based type of economic system. That's pretty much what the hunter-gatherers had. They got to fuck around all day. They got to play Superhot all day long. Maybe they went out and hunted and gathered a little bit so they could eat. But probably not very much. It's like, how much does it take to feed a person? You can feed like 15 people with a buffalo. This can't be that hard. Hunt a buffalo, maybe a deer, maybe a brace of coyotes. The world before like the Industrial Revolution was pretty much animals everywhere for people to nosh on. There wasn't any really that was a gross noise. No real motivation to get up and go to work because that context didn't exist yet. Pretty much up until the 1800s, where John Job invented the first job, or was it John Occupation? It could have been either one of them. I don't really care. I'm not a fan. You know, they left a lasting impact on human society for years to come. But that motherfucker makes it so that I can't even afford to go buy myself a real computer to play video games on. I'm actually playing this on a Samsung refrigerator. That's how I've been recording all of my videos. I have a camera on my fridge. It's pretty good quality, all things considered. But, you know, eventually I would like the money to maybe change up my recording setup. Motherfucker, dude. Okay, I need to lock in and play Superhot. No funny business this time. This is gonna be me locked in on the Yakuza level and this mode. I have already completed the campaign mode of this game. It's great. Even though it's kind of just a parody on the idea of sequels. Ah, fuck. But it's good. It adds a lot of different superpowers for your character. I just always go with the pure, though, because I'm really good at this game. Don't really need it. And it adds more enemy types that were not in the previous Superhot game. This is Superhot Mind Control Delete. So it's got more stuff. I will say, though, the first Superhot game had a really well thought out enemy placement. And so the levels were... It felt like what we were doing had like a purpose more in that one, because all the levels and the enemy placement in those levels were handcrafted. In this one, all of the enemy placement is procedural. The level design is still really good. The levels are really detailed. Like, did you know there's this computer in this bathroom stall? Whoa! That's a secret. So the level design is still really good. It's just the enemy placement, all random, all procedural. So you get a little bit less of an inspired gameplay. Not that I would know, because I'm just regurgitating like what another YouTuber said about this video game. Because I literally have not ever played a video game before this. Every second of my life thus far has been 100% dedicated to the study of physics and mathematics. That's why I'm so good at it. That's why I'm making lots of YouTube videos about it. I want to share my gifts with the world, you know. And I like the structure of the solving physics problems from textbooks, because those are the problems that probably most of the people studying what I study are going to do. Look at. Not that I'm doing that anymore, because I'm a full-time gaming channel now. I'm actually looking at joining the professional Superhot League because of how good I am at Superhot. I've gotten lots of invitations from the Superhot Professional League. MLGS is what it's called. S for Superhot. Because I actually sent them a video of me doing a quantum mechanics problem. And they're like, yeah, this guy's probably going to be really good at Superhot. I should check him out. And so at the same time as this being like the first video after the changeover to a gaming channel, it's also my audition for the Superhot MLG. So it kind of has a dual purpose there. Not that I mean, that's the more of a reason, because nobody's going to watch this. Nobody's going to watch me play Superhot for an hour. Look at me right now, I'm just walking into a corner. This is how you play this game. You walk into a corner and you deflect bullets with a sword. So I don't think viewership is going to be very high on this. And honestly, like, if you're watching this, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? You should probably go build a birdhouse instead. Maybe listen to some music. I quite enjoy Fatboy Slim as a musician. I really like his music. He's got to be up there in the top 5 best musicians of all time. Right up there next to the Trogs. Listen to him all the time. Whenever I'm not studying physics, which is never. So I don't get to listen to Fatboy Slim all the time. It's like people don't realize how much work goes into this process, you know? I'm solving a physics problem, making sure I can get it right, and that takes a while. And then I'm also then sitting myself in front of a camera and solving it again, just so somebody that has subscribed to me can like copy it for their homework. That's one of my main concerns about NA Physics, actually, is how helpful any of it actually is, or if people are just copying down what I write down and turning it in. That's the scary part. Because if that's what they're doing, then they're not learning anything. And that's what I want. I want people to learn physics. Okay, but I haven't really. I mean, I've been getting some good comments for sure, and some people like what I do on the channel and how I do it. But I don't have big statistics yet, so I don't know how effective it is. And so, with the lack of data, it's probably a really sound decision to just switch to a gaming channel instead. Because, I mean, gaming channels do really well on YouTube. Some of the most popular content creators out there, like Peanut Butter Gamer. I know that he's a really popular YouTuber because of his hilarious gameplay videos. I don't know, does Keemstar do video game videos? Keemstar is really popular. He's probably a gamer. That's probably what he does. I have a few reservations about recommending more YouTubers because I don't want them to like sue my channel for copyright infringement for saying the name of their channel. This guy's just doing a little dance. I'm not even gonna kill him. He's fine. Oh, why would you shoot your own guy like that? That seems like such a mishap. Misfire. Misinput. Oh, he's not dancing anymore. Now he's just running sideways at me. Like a moron. I'm also afraid to make more musician suggestions for you guys to listen to. Because I know that if I just name drop musicians left and right, the record company will come after me. It'll be a pretty unique situation for them. Because I don't know if they've ever tried to get legally involved with a physicist. Especially since all physicists have lawyers that work for the federal government. Kind of just change the laws so that the physicists can do what they want. That's something that you get after your bachelor's degree, by the way. So it'll be an interesting court case for them and just a nice paycheck for me. So, never mind, I should name drop all of the musicians and all the YouTubers that I can because I did that court case. And I'm actually getting several millions of dollars. Ah, shit.
Superhot.
Well, that's 10 waves survived, so I'm done with that level. I'm gonna go to the sewers level. See if I can't figure out what's going on in here. I got fishies. I mean, I just hope that you don't think that there's any structure to this video. Kind of the whole idea behind switching from a physics channel to a gaming channel is that I would have to put in a lot less effort in order to make content that people will enjoy. You know, I can just talk to the camera, talk a lot of bullshit, make people think that I'm saying something really thoughtful, but I'm really not. I'm just kind of saying whatever comes to my mind, no filter. Because that's how lots of people out there do it. Like, shit. Like, I show speed. Like, people think that he makes really thought-provoking content. Really pushing the boundaries of what it even means to be a content creator. But in reality, he's just, like, talking to a camera about nothing. He's just letting his mouth run. A long time. But whatever, to each their own. I know I don't subscribe to anything like that. I should try and find the computer in this level. But yeah, if you watch any iShowSpeed or Peanut Butter Gamer, or whoever else I said, then please do watch them. Don't watch me anymore if you're here for the physics content, because I'm only making video game content. I already said that. This is just the first in a new era of content on this channel. Thinking about changing my username from Physics to Games, because I don't want people to be confused about what kind of content this channel produces. Because, oh my god, dude. Actually, a couple of the first videos on this channel are some highlights of me playing Binding of Isaac. It's an interesting piece of lore for the Physics saga. That was actually me when I was a toddler playing Binding of Isaac. I can't remember exactly what expansion it was, but I was just getting nutty with it, and I think I was only doing it so that I could get my Steam level up. Ah, fuck. I was just doing it to get some sweet Steam experience, get some more medals, get some more Steam points. And so I'm like level 37 on Steam right now, actually. Kind of incredible. Certainly more than most of the people watching this video. So that is an interesting piece of Physics lore. I do want to expand the mythology behind this channel quite a bit. Like how I'm actually a mathematician from Belarus that just happened to pick up a couple of physics textbooks. And decided, hey, this doesn't look so bad. Maybe I should read that instead. And how, like, I'm being haunted by the spirits of dead physicists. Like, behind my shoulder all the time is, like, the ghost of Isaac Newton. Judging me. He's probably judging me really harshly right now because I'm playing video games instead of doing integrals. In the Leibniz notation. He'd probably be mad at me anyway from using the Leibniz notation. He does not fuck with that. Not that he can do anything. He's just a spirit. Maybe he'll have something for me in the afterlife when I go to physics heaven. But right now, nothing you can do to me. Oh, good time, man. I mean, there's also, like, the ghost of Maxwell, who's constantly haunting me because I don't have any good videos on electrodynamics. Electrodynamics is just garbage. Gotta be the hardest area of physics, at least on the basic level. Like if I'm talking about classical mechanics, quantum, E&M, stat mech. E&M is probably the hardest, and then stat mech follows that pretty closely because stat mech just has so many little weird approximations that you have to make for it to work. It's the most contextful of the studies. For a quantum, you don't need like any context. You have like a wave function. Maybe you have just a Hamiltonian, and you're deriving the wave functions for those. The math is all pretty darn easy, all things considered. It gets a little bit harder at the graduate level because there's just so many like theories to look at, and most quantum mechanics problems just can't be solved exactly. Like a lot of the Griffiths problems that I do on my channel are just kind of like all classes of the same problem that all happen to be able to be solved exactly. But most of the time, all you have is like a method of approximating a solution, like the variational method or the WKB method, or the or perturbation theory. Just not being able to get every energy level, every eigenstate just right. Which, yeah, I don't do a lot of that on my channel because Griffiths does the best. Griffiths videos do the best view-wise. So I just do more of those. Not that I'm going to do it anymore. Hello. Because this is now a video gaming channel only. That's right. Don't tune in tomorrow hoping for another video about Griffiths quantum mechanics, because you're not going to get it. You're going to get more of this. This is what the channel is. Kind of... Pardon me, that was disgusting. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. Maybe it is the weather that's actually doing it as well, because it's been very rainy all day, and I went out earlier to get fast food. I do like a good fast food. That's because I'm like spending all of my time, like 100% of the time, on physics every day, that I don't have enough time to cook for myself or really eat anything that isn't just paste produced in the nearest burger joint, slapped between a piece of bread. Oh shit. Covered with unappetizing cheese and sauce. That's kind of all the only food that I have time to eat, so bugger my health, bugger physics. I'm just doing video games now. Maybe then I'll actually have time to eat some food. Maybe I'll do some mukbangs, some food eating content. That also seems to do well. I know Nikocado Avocado just like did his whole thing where he's like, oh, I'm not a big guy anymore, I'm actually a little guy. Big guy's little now. And that was pretty iconic. But me, I don't want to be as big as Nikocado Avocado, and I don't want to start an OnlyFans either. I actually don't have like legs. Like, you know how in all of my videos, all you see is like maybe the top part of my chest and my head, and sometimes my hands and arms. But that's it, really. I don't have anything below that. I just kind of float there. Like, come on! Okay, well, it's fine. I survived 10 waves.
Superhot.
I didn't find the secret in that level, though. I'm gonna think about looking up what the secret on that level is. just get my Brave browser and look up Superhot Mind Control Delete Secrets, and then look on this guide here. In the sewers level, you have to place a valve on a pipe in the ceiling. Place a valve on a pipe on the ceiling. That seems tough. I'm gonna give myself more hearts to do this, so that the red guys won't annoy me as much. Where is there a pipe on the ceiling? Just there? Valve! That didn't work. This guy is having me on. Oh no, it's there. I definitely have to put it right there. So just put a valve right there. Cowabunga. Cowabungus. Where the fuck is the computer? Oh, there it is. It's just in here. Next to the wires. This is not what I expected. This is what you wished for. Wish for what? For freedom. Yo, he's talking about me. My friend is playing Fallout New Vegas right now. That's cool. So yeah, that's kind of like me. This is what you asked for. Nay physics content that isn't physics. It's actually all video games now. I'm calling myself Nay Games from now on. Maybe I'll do some collabs with other big gaming channels. I really like Vamping Factor. Vamping Factor is a really good gaming channel that I've been wanting to do a collab with for a while. I could really go with Emp Lemon collab. Like I really love Emp Lemon. Emp, if you're watching this, just hit me up. We can arrange something. Because his videos are really thoughtful. Also, if things worked out for him in school, I bet he would have been a physicist. Maybe that was all he needed. But no, I think he's quite happy making videos about whatever he wants to make them about these days. Really high quality stuff. Not like this. The production quality of this is garbage. The audio mixing is probably going to be terrible. I have no idea what this is. The camera quality is not great. I'm also like... I look kind of gross right now, actually. I would not want to meet me in a coffee shop and have a long conversation with me while I look in my eyes, because I wouldn't be able to. Like, I look like I just walked out of a nursery or something. Not like a human nursery, but like a botanical nursery. For like little bonsai trees. Ah, motherfucker.
Superhot.
This game is, like, I'm really, really, really good at this game. I'm, like, so good at this game. On that one, I was actually, I was playing with one eye closed the whole time. One of my eyes was closed, so I couldn't see very well. Motherfucker, dude. That time...
Superhot.
That time was just a fluke. I'm really, really good at this game. Solid. Solid stuff. Like Solid Snake. I should do a Metal Gear Solid video. Just complaining about Metal Gear Survive. I'm not going to be able to play Metal Gear Delta at launch because I don't have a PS5. So, I don't know, it'll probably be a few years before I play Metal Gear Delta. Don't look for that video anytime soon. Also, don't look for any more, like, tailored classical problems. Because that book is awful. Like, I understand that your textbook for undergraduate classical mechanics. But, like, the whole first chapter is over fucking air resistance. Like, what? You're never gonna have a problem in graduate school about air resistance. Not really. Unless if there's just some obscure Goldstein problem that I can't remember right now that has air resistance in it. Goldstein is a great book. I hear that at Princeton they actually use that for their undergrads. Because they're at Princeton and their parents are really rich and they just kind of paid to go to a really fancy school in New Jersey. Maybe if I had rich parents, like, instead of going where I went, I wouldn't be here making YouTube videos about Superhot. I think that's part of my charm, no? I'm just a scruffy guy playing Superhot. Certainly not the most educated person in the world. Shit. But good enough to, you know, solve a few physics problems, play a few games of Superhot. And making killing on it. Shit. I haven't actually made a killing on any of my videos. I haven't made any money from my videos. I'm really waiting on getting 500 subscribers. Then maybe I can start a merch store. Sell Nay Physics merch, but it's gonna be Nay Games merch actually, because from now on it's Nay Games. But yeah, I would start a merch store. Maybe a Patreon. I know that there are people watching my physics videos that are just dying to give me money, and I want to capitalize on those people as soon as possible. 'Cause if they're dumb enough to give me money, then I mean, if they're kind enough to give me money, I want to get that. I want to let that happen for them. And I would give some benefits to the Patreon subscribers, like seeing my videos unedited, because that sounds really awesome. Just unedited, raw, Nay Physics content without the stupid dancing cow. Maybe some scans of my scratch paper, because I actually work out all of the problems on my channel on paper before I do it on my tablet, because my tablet is actually kind of finicky. If I use it too much, it like stops working. So I have to use my time on it wisely. So I work it out on paper. I'm actually also I've been making like a handwritten solution manual to Griffith's quantum mechanics. So every problem that I've done from that textbook is in there already. But I guess that's gonna stop now because now I'm just making video game content, just playing Superhot on YouTube. I can't make a solution manual for Superhot. I can just make videos of me playing, you know, a couple levels. My Patreon subscribers will see this video unedited in all of its glory. And then the rest of the people on YouTube, they'll just have to suffer through cutting out all of the uhs and ums, maybe having some funny jokes in there in the editing process, which I kind of abhor, actually. Not that I don't like listening to myself talk. Listening to myself talk is great. I mean, how could I even do this if I didn't enjoy the sound of my own voice? Holy shit. But it's time-consuming editing. Time that I could better spend playing a video game. Or reading a book. Or watching the latest episode of Severance. Which I don't know anything about. One of my students told me that it was, like, on par with Breaking Bad, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. Probably one of the best pieces of art. Breaking Bad, actually. And people are saying that Severance is that good. And I just... If somebody has an opinion about it, then I believe them. Usually, opinions are based in fact. So it's probably really, really good. But I want to finish reading the books first, before I watch the show. Which I can't do because I'm always doing physics. And now I'm only playing video games. I don't think you guys realize the implications of me. Every time I would do physics, I just do video games instead. That means there's going to be like a solid 60 hours a week footage of me just playing video games. That's how much I do physics. And that's how much content you're going to get. Just an endless stream of this. Of course, putting out the most content possible is the way to do it. Like, you have to be fully dedicated. I'm just trying to hop around and see if I can find the now. I don't know if I can. Probably involves bullshit. No, shit.
Super.
Let me look at this kitchen. Accidentally kill yourself using a fork and some handy electricity. Okay. Let's give it a go, shall we? Where is there a fork? There aren't forks in this video game. It's made up. It's not real. It's in your mind. I fucking died feeding up a martini glass. Let's try this again. Looking for a fork. Sir? Do you have a fork? Get me in that fork, cuh. Get me in that fork, cuh. That's gonna be my catchphrase on native games. Get me in that fork, cuh. Motherfuck. Ugh, I need to find that fork. I guess instead of being haunted by the ghosts of dead physicists, I'll be haunted by the ghosts of dead video gamers. Like Markiplier, who's just like over my shoulder all the time, being like, you have to be a better video gamer. Hello. I just looked at the OBS feed and Gimli popped up on camera. He's about to do his own thing. He's also a YouTuber. I'm just not gonna tell you what his is. He wants people to find him naturally, and I respect that a lot, actually. That's how most people found my channel. Just organically. I admit that I told my friends and family, you know, maybe a couple times that I was doing a YouTube channel now, so I got that. But most everybody else has found my channel just looking for really good solutions of physics problems, and for that I'm quite happy. I just wish that more people would tune in, so I can find a merch store. Motherfuck. Finally start my Patreon.
Superhot.
Start making money. No, hey. The world does not reward its excellence. And in fact, Elon Musk is still popular to talk about, right? I'll talk about him. He has directly gone after my paycheck because part of the Department of Government Efficiency was giving less money to universities, even though Tesla and SpaceX get all of the government funding in the world. They're like, actually, no, we're not going to give money to public universities, actually. Grad students don't deserve money. So I kind of have a personal beef with old Elon. It's actually going to be really terrible being a scientist in the next few years in America because of how much money is just not being sent to you anymore. It's being sent straight to Elon. So thank you for that. That's just a political aside. You know, sometimes I like to make spicy takes. But that's going to be another hallmark of the Nay Games channel. What's up, Gimli? This is my cat. He's really rambunctious and he's trying to get up on the computer. But I'm not going to let him do it. Because he's just a little guy. He just wants some kisses. But yeah, like every gaming channel has something to set them apart from other gaming channels. And for me, that's going to be my really spicy takes on current world events. Like, that take that I just did where I said that Elon Musk is bad, that's going to be a really hot take for people. And I feel like, you know, that some people are not going to like that I said that, some people are. And that controversy is going to, yeah, I like the idea of gelling up that controversy and getting some views from it. Motherfuck. I swear I'm gonna find a secret in this level. I literally have not found a fork. There aren't any forks in this video game. Like, there's knives. Is it in one of the pigs? Is the fork inside a pig? Because these are all knives inside the pigs. That's a knife. And where is there an electrical outlet? That's gonna be another hallmark of Nate games, is being really fucking confused about where to find things. It's hard to talk and play video games at the same time. It's hard to focus. I literally have no idea what's going on. Like, there's no forks in this level. Not that it's as hard as doing physics. Talking and playing video games at the same time. Gotta say, my big brain is my best asset. It's gotten me this far. And it allows me to do crazy shit like this. Just kind of talk a lot of bullshit, while also clicking on bad guys. It's a very involved practice. I haven't really been looking for outlets. Where the fart is my outlet? See how I said where the fart, where the fuck? I can't decide if I want my gaming channel to be like kid friendly or not.
Superhot.
Obviously, if it was kid friendly, then like I would get more views. That's pretty much all. Anybody who watches video game content is kids anyway. So maybe I'll make my. I'll have to make my vernacular a little bit less recent, so I can get those kids, YouTube kids views. That'll be really cool. Even though this game is like really violent, like I'm literally like killing people right now. These are real people. They're not just red guys made out of cartoon. They're real guys. Made out of like flesh.
Superhot.
I'm gonna give it one more go, and if I can't find the goddamn electrical outlet, then I'm just gonna call it there. And I'll have to watch the next May Games video to see if I actually end up finding the outlet, because it's been tough. It's not behind the stove. I'm actually like looking now. I'm very locked in to the game. You guys probably like screaming at me like it's right there, but you realize I can't hear you because this is gonna be a YouTube video. It's not a Twitch stream. You can't talk to me like that's Twitch. This is recording. I'm making this a couple days prior to it actually going up on the channel. Motherfucker.
Superhot.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut it off there, actually. You know, that was fun. I guess I'll see you on the next video of May Gaming. Alright, goodbye!